found some more very, very happy Manchester United fans. Who do we have here today?
My name is Mondi from the Man United Agenda.
Solo 7 from the Man United Agenda.
Pleasure to have you boys here. Another fantastic win for Manchester United. Unbeaten in the Premier League. Fantastic start to the season.
Well, you say fantastic, but it was like heartbreaking stuff, man. I mean, could have been 2-2 at the end there if it weren't for De Gea. So I want to see us winning like 3-4-0 and be comfortable. My heart, my tickers, like really hurt me right now. It's a struggle, but viva Ronaldo.
So you're looking for another Newcastle United type of win, one of those sort of games?
Not technically the Newcastle sort of win. I would like to see us control the game a bit more than what we've been doing. Newcastle, we were lucky in a sense. We had quality players to finish the game off. If Newcastle had quality players, we'd have struggled massively. So I'd like to see us control the midfield a little bit more than what we've been doing in recent games. And today again, it's proven again, the midfield, we need to sort stuff out in the midfield. But we cannot be disheartened. We've got to be confident. Yeah. It's a new season. There's only 5 games played now. And what we need to do is build on what the success we've got right now going forward.
The thing is, one thing, we're probing more. That's what I like to see today, especially like Luke Shaw. He's probing. So at half time we were saying, oh, it's tight, but we could see us. If we continue like this, we're going to win the game. But I know it's fortunate at the end, but we won the game. But it's slowly taking little baby steps towards where we want to be.
You mentioned midfield there. Obviously, West Ham's Declan Rice could potentially be a target next season. Oh, yes. Is he the man for the job?
Oh, yes, he is. To be honest with you, there's a few midfielders. I'm always gone on the side with Ndidi, but the more I see Declan Rice for England, the more I see Declan Rice a bit more for West Ham, the more I'm thinking Declan Rice is the missing puzzle for us as Man United. We get Declan Rice, and to be honest with you, we'll win the league. We would win the league if we get him, but unfortunately I think we've got to wait another season before he will come in. But then hopefully Ole can have a few more steady in the ship with Man United and Declan Rice come on board, and if next season we finish 2nd or 3rd this season and build on what we have next season. Because
Ole's openly said as well he needs a midfielder who can attack, defend, have a bit more of a variety of skill. Declan Rice is the man for that, isn't he?
You saw that interview too. Yeah, we watched that too. So you're talking about Brian Robson, Roy Keane, those sort of players. Declan Rice, he ticks the boxes. I like him today. I've done a little player cam on him today, and I thought, yeah, he's suitable. I've watched him at the Euros. I watched him for England in the internationals recently, and I just think, yeah, slowly but surely, he's the man. He is the man for us. So Declan Rice, if you're watching, come to Man United.
Sign it.
You know,
we'll get you on. We'll get you on board.
And we have to talk about Jesse Lingard. Obviously, late error on Tuesday, but he's come on. He got a fantastic acknowledgement from not only Manchester United fans, from West Ham fans as well. Great to see him in a Manchester United shirt and to score, though, isn't it?
Messi Lingard. Sorry to say, I call him Messi Lingard. So obviously, as I said to you before, we are from the Man United Agenda. On the Man United Agenda, I always praise Jesse Lingard because I think quality, and he's a class player, and you don't lose class overnight. So for me, when it comes to Jesse Lingard, get him this new contract, sign him up. He's 28 years old and he's a Man United boy, and I love Jesse Lingard. I just think he's such a quality player. And with Ronaldo, bringing Ronaldo back, and Ronaldo, the confidence he brings back, and I think partly that's the reason why Jesse Lingard ain't gone nowhere, because he knows what his quality is. I'm playing with a player like Ronaldo now, Sancho at the club. It's oozing confidence. So yeah, give him a new contract. That's all I'll say. Please sign it.
Hold on. I'll be honest. I was Jesse Lingard out. When he came back after the summer, I was saying, look, he's got to go. Not good enough. But like, he showed a lot of character. Got to have thick skin. What happened the other day on Tuesday with the back pass, and now he comes up and scores. I mean, you couldn't write that script. So big up Jesse Lingard, man.
I think it's amazing as well how one player like Cristiano Ronaldo, that elite level that he brings, but the morale he's brought to the team as well. Even someone like Paul Pogba, who wasn't sure about his future, I think almost he's saying, how could I leave now? How could I possibly leave?
You can't really leave Man United with Paul Pogba, because I always say, if you leave Man United, where are you going? The rumour is apparently meant to be going back to Juventus. Why go Juventus? Juventus ain't the team they used to be. They lost their manager, lost Ronaldo, they lost a few quality players. So what are you going to do? Go to Serie A, play in Serie A? When right now, Man United have got Cristiano Ronaldo, you got Jadon Sancho, you got Rashford, you got Greenwood, you got some of these quality players now. That attacking lineup for Man United is devastating. It's frightening. Absolutely frightening. So why would you want to leave Man United to go to another team? Like I said, for Man United, I think we're just missing one person, and we're just missing in a CDM. That's all we're doing right now to take us to the next level.
Hint, hint, Declan Rice, is that?
That's right.
Bring Declan Rice. Exactly. Bring
Said
Declan
it.
Rice in. I think we'll win the league with Declan Rice next season. Not this season. We build from this season. Next season, we bring Declan Rice, and we'll be a good outfit next season to challenge.
It's very easy as well, I think, at the moment to look at the forwards and the midfield and to focus on the sheer talent that Manchester United have. But let's not forget Varane at the back there and what he's brought to Maguire as well. Rolls
Royce. Everyone look at Virgil van Dijk, talk about how great he is, but bringing in this guy now, it's like a Rolls Royce. And for the money we paid as well, it's fantastic. And with Maguire, 2 world-class players at centre-back. And then you remember as well, we got a guy that, he gave a handball today, but he's the Brazilian to us, is Shonidinho, Luke Shonidinho, yeah? Shonidinho, get it right, Shonidinho, yeah? Wan-Bissaka as well, again, same thing. For us, it's a case of we have got a solid team at Man United right now. There's no reason to leave Man United, so, yeah.
I mean, Varane's so poised. When you watch him, I mean, we've had like 4 or 5 games of Varane this season, and you see the way he's settling in. I just think, this is the main man for us, because you don't need to shout, you don't need to give last-ditch challenges and all that kind of thing. He just does his job and just walks off the pitch. For me, he could be man of the match every single game. No joke. Just from leading by example. And I'm a big Harry Maguire fan. But seeing the standard now, measuring up to this guy, I'm saying, wow, this is world class. And we've got probably 3 or 4 world-class players at our club now.
And thinking, if you think about like last season to this season where we are at Man United, you'd think, if you say to me like last season or the season before we're going to have these sort of players, I'd sit there and say, yeah, whatever, Glaze ain't going to dip into their pocket and buy these players. But now, looking at it now and seeing what we have, this team right now, I know fans are out there bitter right now of what we have, and they're scared of what we have. So bring on the banter, bring on whatever you got to do. We're Man United, and give us another season, we'll win the league. I'm sitting here now. We might win the Champions League this season, though.
It's about time. We need to get something big. Whether it's Champions League or the league, we've got the side now. We just need to fix it up and just make sure we perform every game. Don't make it as heartbreaking. Don't do that to my ticker, man. But every game, we've got to go out there, win. And that's what we're about to do. So I'm really confident now. I mean, the atmosphere here is just amazing.
Oh, it's been electric here today. I have to say, one other thing about Mason Greenwood as well. He's only 19 years old. He's playing a lot more physically as well now. How impressed are you with him so far this season?
Listen, obviously, we know left foot, right foot, he's got it all, yeah? Last season, I was a bit worried. I said maybe he's not as fast as, we see him Rashford sprinting, that sort of pace and strength. I think maybe he ain't got that in his locker. This season, that goal against Leeds, running away from the defender, I thought, wow, he's been training hard. So keep it up, Mason, man, because you're getting stronger, you're getting faster, like the bionic man. We can fix him, we can repair him, we can get him better, Honestly, I'm loving Mason Greenwood. Proper player, and especially when he comes from a club as well. What's not to like? Because you got like Johan Cruyff, Glenn Hoddle, 2 fit players. He can do it all, And when he's stepping over, he can go right foot, left foot. It's a defender's nightmare. Love the guy.
How much do you love Mason Greenwood?
I love Mason Greenwood. Like I said, one of our own. But one thing I've got to say about him, though, is obviously having the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo around him, he's going to be, for the next 10 years or so, Man United number 1. He has to be Man United number 1. And it's because, like we said, he's both-footed. Who's in at the club, best finisher at the club as well. So for me, Mason Greenwood at that age, he's breaking records right now, but he's not even getting applauded. But what I love about him is he's grounded. He's kept himself grounded. He's not eager. He doesn't have no ego. He's got nothing. Goes training, goes home, and and that's all you need from a player. So yeah, Mason Greenwood is a player up there that I think for the next 10 years is going to be Man United number 1, and he will be a legend at the club as well.
Nice to see Sancho back on the pitch again today.
Sancho's had a slow start, to be honest. I like him as a player. I saw what he did at Dortmund. I've always seen, I watched him grow as a young boy, and I thought this guy's so talented, but he just needs a bit more time to settle in, and it's a big rise. I didn't think it would be much of a step for him, but coming to Man United, seeing him, perform, I'm thinking, you really need to just measure up to these other guys out there, because Rashford's coming back soon. Then you've got on the bench, you've got Martial as well. I mean, there's a lot of competition for places there, so he really needs to step it up and perform.
Remember in the 2019 season, Manchester United had quite a lot of injuries, and Ollie was almost struggling at times, to who to choose to get on the pitch. Whereas this season, it almost seems like if there's an injury, like Scott McTominay was out, Cavani was out, but actually it's like, okay, well, we've got the talent there. It's all right. We move on.
Yeah, it's so totally. I mean, big squads win leagues, is my opinion. And as you say, it starts from defence. If you look at our defence, we've got like Bailey, we've got Lindelof, who they're not even getting their games, you know, and they're international players. And all around the pitch, you got like a double there who can fill in. I like Telles, the left back. I think he's brilliant, but doesn't get a game. You know what I mean? And even Dalot. I mean, he's played in the Euros for Portugal, and he's brilliant going forward, but he's not going to get opportunity. But like I say, if there are injuries, I don't wish that upon anybody, but if there are injuries, we're covered, you know, no problem.
Absolutely. Is it the year for silverware?
Has to be. Ole has been here now, we're talking about 3 years, just over 3 years now, so it has to be. We have to win something. Whether or not, it pains me to say it, but I don't want a League Cup. If anything, give me the FA Cup, because that's tradition to me. So growing up with the FA Cup, I'll take the FA Cup. I'll take Champions League as well, to be fair. That's my main goal. I think because Champions League is a knockout competition, providing we finish sort of top, it gives us a better run. But Champions League is very tough, very difficult. But I think if we were to win a silverware, I think it could be the Champions League, as it's a knockout stage, and it really and truly, it depends on what team turn up on the day.
Absolutely. It's really exciting times. Thanks for talking to us, guys.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you.